guys, I really hate doing vlog intros, but today is the day that it's finally Shadow and Bone is out. It's been out all day. I have actually successfully not gone on book Twitter once today at all because I do not want any spoilers, and I know that there will be spoilers, and I'm finally gonna watch it. I have the whole weekend to myself to just binge it and enjoy it, and I have a bunch of snacks. I also have Crooked Kingdom to finish. I think I have like less than 100 pages left, and I've gotten it spoiled several different times on Twitter, which I'm so angry about. But there's probably more that I still don't know is going to happen, and a lot of people have said the end just wrecks you, and so I'm going to read that, probably cry for 3 hours, and then I'm going to recover from that sadness by watching the Netflix adaptation. So I finished Crooked Kingdom. It's no spoilers. I'm not gonna say any spoilers for it, but Leigh Bardugo just has this talent with endings that I get so nervous that I'm gonna be upset that the world is over, and the way that she wraps it up is so satisfying and happy, and it ended happier in a lot of ways than I thought it would. And it ended sadder in a lot of ways than I thought it would. So it was good. I had a good cry. I cried sad tears. I cried happy tears. It was good. But I'm rating it 5 stars, obviously, because it was so good. And now I'm going to watch them in real life. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I have some snacks. I got myself some popcorn. I was gonna go out to like the store and buy myself snacks and like film it, but then I realized I already have plenty of snacks here, and that's just gonna be a complete waste of money and silly to do for a video. So I have my snacks here. I am gonna get takeout for myself tonight as a treat. I'm gonna order Chinese from my favorite place. I'm going to start it, and I'm so excited. Eee! Takeout has arrived. We're in Canada. Life is good. Life is good. Eee! Oh, this is so good. I'm so happy. I am so happy. Good morning. It is the next day now. I stayed up late last night until like midnight or 1, I think, which is super late for me. But I stayed up and I watched through episode 4 of Shadow and Bone, and I enjoyed it so much. I'm just going to talk about some of my feelings about it. It's going to be no spoilers, so don't worry about that. But I was so pleasantly surprised. I'm not going to lie. I was worried from the trailers and the previews that we got that it wasn't going to be good or it wasn't going to be high quality, and I've been super stressed about it because I want a second season, obviously, because I know from reading the books that a bunch of stuff happens in the second part of the installment, and that a lot of new characters come in and a lot of good stuff starts happening, and that's when like hopefully the big heist for the Six of Crows happens too, and they all come together. And I really want to see that, like all fans of the series. And for that to happen, it has to be popular with people that haven't read the books. And I think that it's very easy to make a good adaptation of the books that people that read it will like, but to entice other people that have never heard of the series to read it is what's going to get it the second season for Netflix, because Netflix is like really crazy with shows can be like really popular, but if they're not bringing in new viewers constantly, they'll cut it. But I am so pleasantly surprised. I think it was so well done. The beginning really pulls you in. I like all the ways they're going with it. I think it's really engaging, and I think they made the complexity of the magic system easy to understand and explained it in a good way, and I really liked that. I was afraid it would be like too much going on with like Shadow and Bone and the Six of Crows, but I really like it. I think the Six of Crows provide a lot of like fun kind of comedic relief. I feel like their plot doesn't seem as serious as the Shadow and Bone plot. It seems more kind of like secondhand and like funny. I really like Kaz Brecker's character. I like how they don't portray him as like this grown-up menacing like mob boss that has it all together. They show him like going through it and like getting beat up sometimes, because like that's what he is. He is really young and he is really powerful, but he's still like climbing his way to the top of the barrel, and I like that a lot. I like all the castings. I love the point of view from Mal. I think it's really nice because we didn't get that in the books. I just think it's so good. And the thing I was worried about the most was the Darkling's powers in the previews didn't look that cool as like how you imagine just like darkness billowing out of him. And then when they gave us the first scene with like the Darkling's like powers in a fight and he did the cut, it was so good. It was so good. I screamed. I was so happy about it. So yeah, I'm really, really happy with how it's gone so far. I think it's really good. I feel like it's a little slow, and I'm worried that people won't maybe continue on with it, like the whole series, but I feel like I should just stop worrying about what other people are going to think about it. And it's just because I wanted to get a second season so bad, so I'm like, I really want people to like it and for us to get a second season, but I know it is number 1 on like the list on Netflix now, and that'll get a lot of people to watch it, and fingers crossed, I think it was done really, really well, and I'm really excited about it. And I like watching the first episode, like could not comprehend that I was like, we have 8 of these. I have 8 of these to watch like again and again. It's just really good, and I like it. And it's such a treat to see the book world come alive. Yep, so now that I've ranted for 4 minutes, I am going to clean up, just do some like straightening so I don't feel guilty about sitting on my couch all day if I have a clean house. I'm excited to see if there's any like really big plot twists or differences that like we didn't see coming because it's different than the books, or like interactions where like the Shadow and Bone characters are actually going to meet the Six of Crows characters. It's going to be so weird. I don't know how I feel about it, but I'm looking forward to it because I think they're going to handle it in a really cool way. Hey guys, so I just cleaned my apartment for like 3 hours, which I did not plan on doing that much cleaning, but now most of my chores for the weekend are done and I'm going to heat up the leftovers from my Chinese last night and finish watching Shadow and Bone and sit on my couch for the rest of the day. I'm probably just gonna do some knitting while I watch. I would do like some embroidery or cross stitch too, but knitting doesn't require me to actually look at it so much, and I really want to visually soak in every single second. There's been so many times where I've missed like 5 seconds and I'm like, nope, gotta go back, gotta literally experience every single bit of it, even though I'm going to rewatch it with my husband because he's gone for a boys trip, which is the perfect scenario, so I can just watch it now and then rewatch it with him. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna be knitting while I'm watching it. Yeah, I did read some of Kakegurui, the compulsive gambler manga. Actually, I'll just show you guys because it's pretty. This is my friends Ryland and Aaron's like absolute favorites, and I have watched like half of the anime. I think so. I just watched like I read the first like part like this, like the first gambling game that she plays, and it's really good. I like it, just like I like the anime. There's a Shadow and Bone vlog, not a manga vlog, so Shadow and Bone time. I'm being the ultimate definition of extra. We got my nice little summery clean scent candle and the candle warmer to really scent up the whole space. But while that's heating up, because it's gonna take like an hour, we have the strawberry wild berry frosé candle going that Nick got me for a holiday. I'm pretty sure it's just from Target. So this is the extra. We got the window open. Shadow and Bone is about to be on. We got the leftovers. And for snacks, we got some pink Pocky because I'm feeling cute, you know? They didn't have any chocolate Pocky when I went to the store because, you know, I would have gotten that. And then we got these heavenly, I ripped the top of the bag off, but it's, what is it? Honey wheat braids. There's no cinnamon. But these are delicious. So I'm going to cozy up. Maybe my cats will join me and I'm going to binge some Shadow and Bone. Okay, just finished episode 5 and time for an Animal Crossing break. Okay, back to business, baby. Every single interaction that Matthias and Nina has is perfect. It is so good. Every single line is amazing. The delivery is amazing. I'm obsessed with them, even though they've had like a fraction of the airtime time on screen as everyone else. They're blowing it away. They absolutely are amazing and incredible, and I'm so obsessed. Time for tea refill. Yes, this is how I reuse my tea bags. My husband thinks it's disgusting, but I think it's economic. Brand new cup of tea. Vincent's come to watch it. What was that for? So I finished it and I have some final thoughts. Overall, I was so happy with it. I think the adaptation was so well done, and especially since it wasn't an exact adaptation, I think really helped it because you weren't so much like analyzing which scenes were exact, because like things were significantly changed with merging Six of Crows and Shadow and Bone together. I think it was merged in a super cool way. I just want to say, I thought Matthias was how you said it. Apparently it's Matthias or something. Whatever. Let's just say Halvar and Zenek were amazing. Like, so good. Even though they had a very, very small part, and like if you haven't read the books, you might not really understand their relevance yet, but they were so good. And the crows were so good. Mal and Alina were so good, and I'm excited because I think a lot of people are actually gonna be more Melina shippers like I was in the books. I did have a tattoo planned and literally like scheduled before this, and when I found out that they were merged, I was worried that it was going to ruin my tattoo idea and that it wouldn't really apply to the Netflix adaptation. It would only be like relevant in the books, but it in fact was it ended up being super relevant and perfect, and it's going to be a secret until I get it done, and I'm going to make a little video about it, but I'm so excited for it now. And that's gonna be like at the end of May when I'm getting that, and it was so good. I really hope there's a season 2, obviously, because I like it. I think that people will really like it. I think the Darkling's powers were really cool. I was worried from the trailers that they weren't going to be super cool, but they blew away my expectations, which I think is a good thing, that the trailers didn't really reveal everything that was cool in it. You were still surprised, and I was very cautiously optimistic going into it because I didn't want to be disappointed, but I was so happy with it. It was so good, and I think you would also really enjoy it if you didn't watch the books. Read the books either. I think it was really good. I really hope we get a second season, because I mean, a bunch of new characters come in, and seeing all the crows together, and I just want to see Wylan. And yeah, there were some quotes that I really wanted. I didn't get a scene of, I guess it could be a spoiler if you didn't want to know which scenes were in or not in it, but there was no scene of Inej feeding the crows, but that's okay. It can happen in the next one, and I'm sure it'll happen. Some quotes that I wanted to take place did not take place, but some quotes that it did took place once and made another appearance too, maybe. So I was satisfied with like the relevancy to the books and the important quotes there. It was good. It was really happy. I'm excited to literally rewatch it again starting tomorrow when my husband comes home, and I will force him to like it as well. And so thank you so much for watching this vlog. If you're still here, I hope that you watched the series too, or maybe this convinced you to watch the series. I doubt it. Probably the popularity would convince you. But if you did, please let me know your thoughts and opinions on it. I would love to know. And I do want to say that I was really, really nervous before this came out, and I did not think it was going to be everything that everyone wanted it to be. And I didn't say anything because I really don't like putting negativity out, and especially since I want it to succeed, putting negativity out and my doubts out before it even happened could like influence people. I didn't want to do that, so I just kind of kept it to myself on the interwebs. I was proven wrong. All my doubts were proven wrong, and I think it was really good, and I think it is good enough to get a second season. Also, I did not think we were going to get actual icons. I was worried. My biggest worries were that they weren't promoting it enough, but I think they're promoting it very well. It was #1 trending on Netflix. I hope that isn't just because of all the book stands, and that those are actually normal people watching it too, and that they watch more. I know Netflix grades on if you watch through like the first episode and continue on the series versus how many people just watch the first episode and never go on. So I really think that people will go on in the series and hopefully finish it, and hopefully we'll get a season 2. I'm excited. But thank you so much again for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.